Hey everyone, this is Riyadh from VGKami here. Today we're going to get S rank on the illegal entry mission in Chapter 1 of Armored Core 6. Alright, so this is the very first mission in the game and you have to use the loader for Armored Core with its default equipment. Thankfully, it's not that bad, all things considered, so you can definitely make use of it once you get a little bit of practice in the game. I came back after doing most of the missions in Chapter 5, so I feel like I've gotten good enough to get S rank on this mission at this point. In the very beginning, you want to just use Assault Boost to blow past all these minor enemies, for the most part. That one at the top there will be annoying as you're trying to access the door, so just take him out with a few rounds of your right hand weapon. And then continue to Assault Boost towards the launcher. I'm a little bit used to different mech movements, or rather different Armored Core movements, so using the loader for again after so long is a little bit weird, but still feels pretty good as far as assemblies go. So yeah, after you skip that cutscene and get to the quick boost tutorial part, you want to assault boost right over the enemies, get towards the part of the city, and drop down and head to the left. The two enemies that you see by the first objective marker, you could take them both out with a double attack from the pulse blade you have equipped to your left hand. That saves you on a bit of ammo. However, with that said, the ammo criteria and the repair cost criteria are pretty generous in this mission. But yeah, if you can, take them out in a combo attack with your pulse blade just to save time and ammo, and access this first objective marker, and when the connection bar turns blue, just pop and boost right away.
This one's already expired.
For the most part, the speed criteria for S ranking this mission is also fairly generous. The game knows that it's the very first mission of the game, so it's a bit lenient. But next you want to follow in the wake of the HC helicopter's destruction, wait till Walter finishes his dialogue for this part, and then access the next objective marker at this piece of wreckage. And then boost over to the third marker, which is across the city. There are enemies surrounding this marker, which you're likely well aware. However, most of them don't give you too much trouble. You can use a bit of ammo here in terms of your missiles and your other weapons. However, I try to stick mostly to the pulse blade just to cut down on the amount of ammo I use. There's all these like annoying smaller enemies that are kind of tedious to take out with weapons besides missiles. However, individual shots from the right hand weapon you have equipped will destroy them, thankfully. There's a straggler there. Yeah. After you get that marker, boost off towards where you'll fight the HC helicopter, which is definitely the toughest part of getting S rank on this mission, and just the toughest part of this mission in general. However, a really good trick for taking down the HC helicopter while minimizing how much damage you receive and how much ammo you use is to stay underneath it as much as possible. A friend, or rather a coworker slash friend of mine, actually mentioned this to me a little while ago. I didn't realize it for some reason. I just assumed that their machine guns and missiles could shoot directly downward, but they can't. So if you're directly underneath the HC helicopter, they can't really hit you. So that's where you want to stay. You just want to linger underneath them as much as possible and use the pulse blade as frequently as possible. You can use a bit of your ammo from your missiles and your right hand gun, but for the most part, stick to your pulse blade. There will be occasions where the HC helicopter will be in an area that's out of bounds and you can't get underneath them. However, in that case, you want to just pepper them from afar and use the surrounding buildings as cover until it comes back into the mission area. Furthermore, you want to focus on the head. Obviously, your lock-on will target the very front part of the HC helicopter, However, you want to do your best to hit it there with your pulse blade because it applies more impact and does more damage. That's like the helicopter's weak point. Think of it like a dragon in a Dark Souls game where it takes more damage in the head than if you hit it in the body. So here, it kind of went out of bounds a bit, which was a bit annoying. However, just keep following it, keep staying underneath it as much as possible, and hit it in the cockpit. And there you see it's fully backed out of the mission area, so I can't approach it, and I take some damage as a result. However, not enough to keep me from getting S ranking, and we'll go over the S rank criteria at the end mission screen in just a moment.
Confirmed. Heavy combat helicopter is down. That's all for our work here today, 621. Here's the call sign from that license you picked up. Raven. That's your new name here on Rubicon.
And there we go. So, if you finish this mission in about 6 minutes or so, keep your repair costs under 15,000, keep your ammo costs under 6,000, you should get S rank, just like I did. If this video helped you out, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out the channel. Until the next video, happy hunting, fellow mercs.